youtube.com/MugenLord. Subscribe to the channel for gaming news, updates, discussion, and live streams. Signing off.
Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another video. And today it's going to be a little bit different. It's gaming related, but not gaming related. It's hard to put it, but I definitely wanted to talk about this. GameStop has been very popular lately, as far as in the news and everything, especially in the gaming communities. Because you guys don't know, GameStop is just going through troubles right now. GameStop financially, they've been slashing out different stores and different locations. They've been laying off a lot of employees and everything, so they really having a rough patch right now. And I see a lot of people celebrating about that and everything when it comes to GameStop, and everybody want to see GameStop fall. But in this video I wanted to talk about why it's really not a good thing to want GameStop to fail. Because in my opinion, I just think GameStop, despite their practices, which I don't agree with and everything, I have a lot of fond memories with GameStop. And I just think that GameStop is one of those places, it's like the middleman. I know a lot of people nowadays go online, people buy games digitally. A lot of people go online like Amazon to purchase their games and everything like that. But GameStop was just a convenience for me. It's like I can just go to the store and pick up my game. I don't have to wait for them to ship the game to my doorstep. And I noticed when ordering games online, especially when you pre-order a game online, you don't get that game the exact day the game released in most cases. That's for me in my experience. And you don't have to worry about that, because I remember when Smash Bros. Ultimate had released, they taking pre-orders for Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I decided that I wanted to get the bundle that came with the adapter and the controller, the GameCube adapter and the GameCube controller. And the only way that you was able to get that, you had to order it online, the GameStop website or whatever like that, and even on Amazon and stuff like that. So what I did was I went to GameStop, and for some reason I said, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I already got a GameCube adapter from the Wii U version, but I still wanted the second one, and I still wanted the second GameCube controller. So I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy I'm going to pre-order the physical copy, the copy at the store itself, and I'm going to go online and order to get that bundle. So come to find out, like I said, I did the order and everything, and then they told me that I wasn't going to be able to get my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate bundle until the day after the game released. But luckily, since I was at the store as well on location, I was able to I pre-ordered it, and so I had 2 copies of Smash Brothers actually. So the second copy was just in case I don't get the game on time or whatever like that. And plus my dad plays Smash Brothers and he didn't buy it, so I was like, I was gonna get 2 anyway, so I was gonna give 1 to him, whichever one came first or whatever like that. I was gonna get, and then the second one I would give to my dad or whatever like that. He didn't know, it was gonna surprise him or whatever. So because of that, I'm glad I did do this, was because I was able to be able to pre-order and get Smash Brothers the day of, because the pre-order that I had with the bundle that I did online wasn't going to come until the day after the game launched. I want to play Smash Brothers the day it launches. I don't want to play the day after the launch. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to games where everybody's spoiling stuff, people posting stuff online, and all this other kind of stuff like that. So that's why I like GameStop, is because I can go to the store, pick it up when I need to pick it up, instead of me ordering and have to wait till it gets shipped and everything. I have the game in my hands and stuff. So what's going on right now with GameStop? GameStop has been trying for about like 2 to 3 years now, I believe, trying to get a company to pretty much buy them. And every time they think they had the chance for a company to come buy them and rebrand them and everything, like, companies would look at their financial statements and say, hey, like, oh no, I'm cool. So, and that's what's going on. But right now also there's been some leaked images and footages that GameStop is literally trying to change their locations and change how they run things, as far as how they want to do these establishments. They want to bring back the retro sections and everything, which I don't know why they got rid of in the first place, but they want to bring retro gaming back, where they sell retro products and retro games, retro consoles and stuff like that, which I think is a good idea. If you notice that for a while now, GameStop has also been a place where you'd be able to buy apparel and everything. You be able to buy shirts, anime figures and everything like that. I think those are good ideas for them to go that route, is because, like I said, competition has definitely changed when it comes to gaming. Like buying games, like I said, you can order online, you can buy digital. There's so many different places and so many different ways you can obtain games and stuff like that. The system that they have is the business model they have right now just isn't cutting out for them, and it just isn't working for them or whatever. And not just that, you don't want to wish GameStop to fail, because that's also employees losing their job. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to just you don't want to be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Like people work their butts off. People need to pay bills and stuff like that, or get through college, or get through whatever they're trying to get through, and that job is the only source of income that they have. And to see the wish doom on GameStop is also the wish doom on the employees that work there each and every day and stuff. But they definitely need to change their business model. And from the leaked footage that they had out there, they showed the inside concept of the new store that they're focusing on. Now, will all GameStops have this new concept? We have to remain just patiently wait and see if that's going to happen. But if they have it in particular locations, I think that'd be cool. What they need to do is make GameStop a cool hangout place for gamers. You know what I'm saying? Where your gamers can come, they can purchase and buy games, and also chill, lounge around, be able to play games, host events, host cosplay contests and stuff like that. Little things like that pretty much becomes an exclusive experience that you can only get at going to GameStop. Because buying a digital game, you can't get that experience, or ordering a game online, you can't get that experience. But having something that's more personal for gamers to be able to connect and be able to bond and relate to one another, and make it a chill spot and a chill place where everybody wants to go to, especially kids after school, want to just run to GameStop, check out and see what they have, and see what new programs, events that they have and stuff like that. I think that's a good business model for them to have for GameStop, in my personal opinion, because I think that's the only way they can be able to, in my opinion, be able to differentiate themselves from the competition. Because, like I said before, you won't be able to get that experience by going online, purchasing the game, or playing over the internet with other players. It's always that togetherness, that connection and bonding, and having human interaction. I think that supersedes everything. I mean, you look at places like Japan, where arcades are still a thing, and it's always that social spot, where where gamers and everyone go there to socialize, connect, and that's why there's a strong knitted community that's there. And I think that GameStop should do the same thing, and also have, like, when the FGC has special events like Evo and stuff like that, they should have a streaming night when they have, when they stream Evo and stuff like that. Or when Nintendo have a Nintendo Direct, GameStop should have like an area where gamers can come and they can chill and watch the Nintendo Direct together. I just think that's a good idea. I don't see why they shouldn't do something like that. I think they really should do that. I think that would really stand out. And hell, I will even love to go there and film reactions and stuff like that of other gamers while we're there and stuff, watching these events or watching these directs and stuff like that. I think it needs to be more in touch with gamers than treat gamers as only as as dollar signs. That's the issue. They're more so worried about the bottom line. They worried about them profit margins than actually getting to know the gamers. Because, like I said, if you treat the gamers right and you provide a good service for the gamers is going to come back and constantly support. And like I said too, they have to also, to me, in my opinion, with GameStop, in my personal experience with most of the GameStops, especially around my way in Philly, there's a lot of incompetent employees there that they don't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to games, or when it comes to accessories and stuff like that. I really think you need to vet and really need to check out those, those who really play games and really enjoy games. I mean, don't just shun out people who are, not experienced with games, but I think it will help the store more, especially when customers come in looking for what they need to look for in terms of, gaming or accessories, apparels, and stuff like that. And like I always have my favorite spot where I go to in GameStop, where I used to come there every time. These two of my favorite employees I used to see, and we just sit there after I make a purchase. I would sit there and talk to them for like an hour or whatever like that, to talk about games, because they knew what they were talking about, and we was able to connect and stuff like that. I just think we need more of that, because there's a lot of GameStops too as well that just diversity hires or whatever like that, and someone don't even know anything about the game, so it's allowed them to sit there dumbfounded because they don't know how to help you, or they don't know even what the heck you're requesting and stuff like that. So I think if you fix that as well, I think that will also be welcoming to gamers and just customers in general, and it will also make people want to go to those establishments and stuff. So GameStop really need to step their game up, and hopefully they get it together. Like I said, looking at the concept of what they're trying to do with some of these locations and stuff, I think it's a good start and everything, and make it more of a community center for gamers, where every time there's an event or a Nintendo Direct, or when Evo is going on, you should have events where everybody can just go there and gather. It should be a hangout place for gamers, because you won't be able to get that anywhere. They should create that very experience where you won't be able to get it anywhere else but GameStop. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts. What's your opinions on GameStop and what they're going through, and financially, and what do you think GameStop can do to pretty much turn things around, or do you think it's just a little bit too late for them? And also share some of your experience that you had with GameStop, whether it's positive or negative, and hopefully it's positive. I'd like to see some positive as well. But let me know in the comment section below your experience about GameStop. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to hear more things that's related to GameStop and other things that's gaming related, make sure you hit the bell to be notified. This is MugenLord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below. And don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.